Awaken.
Thunder Awaken.
Shaved his head. That's awesome.
Nightfall this game. Now that there's 10 heroes on the board.
Until he does get a little bit tankier because the constant spam. See Panda. Does go for the 1-1 build.
You see the confidence as well there from Pakaz, just standing his ground against Nightfall. See if he's going to be able to finish off the kill here. He'll look to chase him down. Stick charges there from both sides.
It's close.
Pakaz, they'll get it. First blood here for Thunder Awaken as they...
For Mago, unless he just wants to go to base. Looks like it's just going to be the choice to go to base. Fill up before that power rune comes out so he can contest with mana. Abed just continuously burning him down.
See bottom lane.
Panda.
EG, they're going to look to try and make a move onto the CM here. Chasing Panda down. The same time though, you've got Pakaz going for crit. Panda will go down to Nightfall, but underneath the tower, Pakaz will find the trade. Both cores able to chase down the supports, gets each other a kill.
Absolutely. The boots, he's able to distance himself as long as he connects the anchor. He's okay versus that Bloodseeker now.
Top lane.
That Zeus ult, it's at the ready.
See if it's going to be, won't be enough at the moment. Still holding on to it. In fact, the turnaround's just there from EG.
Oh. And they still can't finish him off. They know he has raindrop. It would not kill him.
Bottom lane, Thunder. They'll be able to make a move here with the...
Well, smoked. So he didn't see the Zeus and he sees these nukes coming in. So he's like, okay, I got to be a little careful.
He's going to try and go for the play down bottom instead here.
Oh,
Margot. And with the avalanche setup, should be a pretty dead crit. So we'll be able to pick up something here. A quick rotation down towards bottom off the back of that smoke.
Putting all the emphasis onto slowing down that silencer too. Mago, they give him the last hit. Rune will spawn bottom.
Oh, it's going to be an arcane as well. Arbed able to grab it. Turns with the cold snap onto Dark Margo, but Panda's here to help out. Fly charges in with the war cry and the storm hammer. Will find the stun connection onto the Zeus. They'll continue to run him down here. We'll see Panda have another slow in a second. And
Matthew.
further backups coming in. Matthew, make sure the Dark Margo is going to be safe. Toss back into the two-man avalanche. The ult as well. Can Thunder have the damage to finish off even these kills? Arbed turns with the cold snap. He's into the ghost walk. They'll drop a sentry, but he's too far for the rupture. Pakaz, he's also joined the fight. They'll go straight for the immediate TP out though, Arbed, and he is away safely. Fly will get left behind. Pakaz, of course, he'll charge on forward with the extra help there from Matthew and the toss. It's quite a bit of a dive, but they get the job done. Pakaz, 8 minutes in, able to find a kill underneath.
They just want to pull the attention away from the Shadow Fiend, right? So making the moves bottom, it's going to kind of force rotations from Thunder to make moves down there probably. But we'll see if Thunder does fall for that. Maybe they will just still put the emphasis onto Arteezy.
It's a dangerous area of the map. Ravage is at the ready if it's even needed. And doesn't look like it will be just for this kill alone. TPs are coming in though. Thunder, they want to see if they can find anything in return. Sacred ready with the Rolling Thunder, gets it off before the Ravage. Will be able to connect on to all three here with the initial stun. Jump forward from Dark Margo, they get it onto Arbed, then take down the Invoker. Panda will lose his life. But Thunder, to get the kill on the enemy mid, they'll look for crit as well. He's out. Oh, he's not going to be out with a TP. The lightning bolt there in time for Dark Margo. And Thunder, they're not done yet. They're going to look over towards Nightfall. He'll go for the TP, but another lightning bolt. Dark Margo just cancelling TPs left, right, and center. Nightfall is going to try and run from this, but a toss forward gets Dark Margo in range, finishes off the kill. Thunder, they won't stick around longer than he should. EG might struggle to find him.
If they have the SF, they absolutely have the damage. He's kind of the biggest damage deal that's going to be coming out of
Yes,
Puerto
TP's
Rico.
on cooldown with the play that they made down bottom, so Pakaz, what sort of backups are you going to get? It's just going to be the one TP coming in to help out, but the Requiem's there, raises from Arteezy, burst him down low, and Arbed finishes off the kill.
Lots of burst, also Max Lightning Bolt is done too, so eyes on the Zeus to really bring down these targets really quick in the fights. And as you mentioned, it really is so much burst on this team.
And straight in they go. They see a chance there to jump Fly, and Fly gone in an instant.
Now, they really have some of the highest nuke burst heroes in Dota. But yeah, as you said, you know, that burst damage, it's nothing to laugh at, ever, in this game. That's why I'm mentioning the BKB for SF. Eventually, he has to kind of think about it.
See Panda did step up here. We'll drop the ult with a few right clicks from Arteezy, takes him down, and they might see if they can chase for more. They'll look towards the Zeus. Blood Right gets laid down, but flies in on top of Dark Margo. They've got the Ravage as well, catching out the two of them. Sacred rolling across, controlling Fly, but Pakaz has to back away.
Matthew. Overcommitment there, getting a bit too...
When Thunder Awaken's ready to bring the fight. Matthew, step forward here, look at the combo to crit, and with the follow-up of the ult, they'll burst through the silencer. In return, they'll look towards Matthew. They'll try and zoom out of there with a phase boost. A Sunstrike, not going to hit. Doesn't matter. Fly. Want to finish off the game. These two teams.
Crit could just cripple the fights completely too, right? Like if you see the Pango rolling up, you can get the global, you get these Ravages that can come into the control, so. You see how Thunder Awakens approaches the fight without any initiation.
To Matthew. Caught off the back of the tornado into the cold snap here as he steps up mid. I'll be able to finish him off. With the numbers, EG.
Aura and everything. It is going to be able to counter a lot of that Thunder Burst that we've been mentioning.
Let's see what Thunder want to try and make happen here then. I know that RTZ's not present here for the team fight.
That's
the 4 of EG.
Sacred, he's completely owned.
It's true, he's out 1 charges as well. Nothing to sort of buff himself back up for the fight. Over to the side, stunned into the silence. The Ravage as well. They've caught out Picard. Will be able to get the BKB off. Is he able to fight with this? They'll
he's turning.
Use the Zusol to try and enable him, get them low, but it's not enough for Picard to be able to completely commit in on this. Sacred charges in with the Rolling Thunder, holds them back. Another connection onto Arbet. Will finish off the Invoker. EG, they're starting to back off now. They've used their big team fight ultimates. They've just got the Requiem left. Will come out from the high ground, catching onto Matthew with the fear. But Fly goes down. Matthew, he's still alive. Finally gets taken out there. RTZ with the last right click.
But completely seeing all of EG's movements across the map.
Thinking about going for this hit. They're in. There's the ult to set things up. Get the vision. Sacred ready to roll forward. Picard turns on RTZ. The BKB's off as Picard is just able to stand his ground against RTZ. They take him down. As off to the side, Nightfall in trouble as well. Avalanche setting up the blood right. As 2 dead on EG. EG, they've got to run.
They do get the Sunstrike at least for 1 kill to come back.
They're likely to be very solid with his positioning.
Okay, they're
only died the once this game.
Let's see, they're trying to catch him off guard, hiding the Blink Dagger from Nightfall.
What are they going to do? There we go. Nightfall immediately with the jump Ravage to burst through the Zeus. They'll get him. Matthew tried to come in with the toss back. Won't be able to save him in time. Now with the Rolling Thunder. Sacred attempting to turn this around, but RTZ's in with the BKB. He's beating into Picard. Picard has to back off for now. His own BKB starting to come to an end. Sacred rolls across Arbed, but no follow-up damage this time for Thunder Awaken to take anything in return as EG. Aegis on RTZ. See what EG's going to be able to set up for next. They don't have a Ravage, but they do still have the safety of the Global to fight under. Ooh, actually finding a little bit of an opening here. Matthew is around as well to help Sacred out. See the BKB's popped up. It's standing his ground. We'll see an attempt to charge down Fly, but the disarm's already there onto Picard. He has to back off himself. We drop the Rupture onto Arbed. BKB for him comes to an end. Sacred's going to try and roll in and finish off this kill. A couple of bounces with the Thunder. Blood right down. Picard finishes off Arbed. Turn rotation now over towards Nightfall with the damage of Picard's Dark Margot and Sacred. It seems to be a lot. The Global Silence comes out. Backups here. RTZ and Fly have turned up as well. RTZ stepping forward very confidently here, of course, with the BKB and the Aegis. Turns towards Picard, standing his ground against the blitzing, but Picard tries to run, but RTZ able to take him down.
He keeps trying to go for the SF, but he's got Warcry on him. He's got like 40 armor on this Shadow Fiend every time the Picard runs in. Yeah. So let's see if they want to try it. It's still very difficult because you mentioned there's a ton of damage mitigation that's coming out on EG.
They're very much ready to go. Matthew stepping up.
Let's see what they find.
Here's the jump. Matthew in with the Avalanche toss combo. Bursting Fly down low. Roll forward for Sacred. He's going to look to try and chase down the Sven. Fly and Crit getting forced out of the fight here as Thunder run down the 2 supports. Fly goes down. Crit as well looking to be in a fair bit of trouble. As Thunder now immediately take out the 2 supports. The cause of EG nowhere to be seen. They'll back out. See, actually, Picard as well changing it up, looking to amp up the damage, go for the Silver Edge.
Okay, cool.
Look at the toss back here onto Nightfall in the mid. Will force him to use the Ravage, catches onto the 4, but of course he's far away from the rest of EG. Picard charges in, they'll be able to take Nightfall down. Now they look over towards RTZ, of course RTZ with the Aegis and the BKB will stand his ground here, punch back at the Picard. Picard has to keep his distance, he's pretty much 1 hit away from dying. Arbet tries to catch with the Tornado, but the BKB is still on in time to keep Picard safe. Underneath the tower, Sacred charges forward with the Rolling Thunder. They've taken out Crit as well. Jump forward from Matthew Thunder, they're ready to look for more. They've got the Frostbite to Fly, Requiem from RTZ trying to keep the space here to keep the rest of EG safe, but Thunder, they still continue to poke here underneath the tier 2 tower. Frostbite from Panda, another jump from Sacred in with the shield crash. Matthew looking for the wrap around on towards RTZ. RTZ turns towards Sacred. Sacred, he's still alive. He's finally died. The last hit there from RTZ takes him out, but Picard, he's going to go back in. He believes in the bash, gets to the BG bash, and Pistol Blade active as well to hold back RTZ, but now the buybacks are coming out. Crits in, back into the fight.
Of course, since we are now 37 minutes, we always talk about this tier 4 items versus Silencer. Of course, a lot of them are going to be there for the Dispel.
He might look to start something off, but he's in on a crit straight with the Pistol Blade, eliminates the Silencer. Rupture as well to Arbed. He has got the BKB, but not a lot else to help him. Bash is there from Picard, he's a double, and they're not done yet. They're ready to look for more. Fly, trying to set up the fight in return with Nightfall. Got RTZ coming up, looking towards Matthew, but Matthew's able to charge away. Picard pops the man to gets back up the high ground. EG, they've got to be careful. RTZ's already used the BKB. It's coming to an end. Sacred rolls forward, blink forward, over towards Fly and Nightfall. Picard's focusing down the tide, just beating through, takes out Fly as well. It's 4 dead on EG. RTZ lucky to get away there.
Ravage, and he is, you know, that is going to be the natural build-up for the SF when he's getting that 25-2. And SF, level 24, just about to hit 25. We did see Picard hit 25 in last fight with 2 ruptures.
Oh! Sacred! He's into the trees with the swashbuckle. The bash is there, and RTZ's TP is going to be put to an end. He's being ruptured. Is there anything they can do to save him? Put the Requiem, but Sacred back across again with the Rolling Thunder. The rest of the backup of EG is hit because RTZ is so incredibly low. Jump forward, Global Silence there to return. RTZ turns, takes out Matthew. They look towards Sacred. Sacred's out with the swashbuckle. There'll be a buyback straight away from Matthew. As Thunder, they want to continue to pressure EG here. You see how scared EG is.
And BKB is still going to be on cooldown for him for 50 seconds. EG is smoked, but Thunder could look for him as well without that BKB.
Look at Matthew.
Say,
See in the river. Jump forward onto Sacred. They're trying to burst through him. Arbet has got the Hex out. Ravage as well. They're locking down Picard. Have they got enough burst to finish him off?
It's so close.
The man to the BKB. Picard, he's out of there. Start to heal up with the creeps. You know this man. He's going to be ready to go back in. He's looking over towards Arbet. Arbet caught by the side of the swashbuckle. Shield crash from Sacred. They take out Arbet. They take out Fly. Maybe they can find more here in the trees. Nightfall trying to hide, but Picard, he's on top of the top of the shot. Picard's going to burst up, but he's going to hit him.
How is he alive?
Picard will survive. They're ready to keep going once again here. Thunder Awaken as RTZ crit the last 2 left behind it for EG. RTZ's down. Crit as well. It's a team wipe. They just can't. Thunder at the high ground.
I see everyone. Sacred.
EG, what's the plan now?
See Abed now too.
They know that they see them.
It's constant poke.
Into the side as well. Nightfall. Fly. They'll look towards Panda. They'll try and go for the easy of the kills. Panda will get burst through. Sacred jumps forward with the roll up. He's in on top of RTZ. They've been able to burst Nightfall pretty low here. Again, Sacred with the Rolling Thunder passes by once more. Arc Lightning from Dark Margo finishes the kill. There'll be a buyback from Nightfall. Fly's going to get taken out though. He's also got the buyback available. Commits it immediately. RTZ, he needs help and he needs it now. Pops the BKB, trying to get the off. The Pistol Blade Act is still there from Picard. The Ravage from Nightfall. That's going to send her the Requiem. Nightfall, he might just have been able to turn this fight around. No, it doesn't matter. Matthew still ready to jump back in with the blink. 3 dead on EG, neither of them with buyback over. And again, they don't have the buybacks yet. RTZ's been going full in on the purchases, so 2,000 gold pretty much short of a buyback.
They might just be able to end it.
I think they probably will do here. Thunder onto the tier 4s. See the jump forward from Matthew, does get caught out by the immediate Hex Sunstrike. Bursts him pretty low, but the space is just being made here for Thunder to take down the tier 4s, get on towards the Ancient. EG, is there anything they can do here with the 3 of them to push them back? I don't think so. GG is called. Thunder Awaken.
Wow.
Turn up in game 1 of this best of 3 and take EG down.
And they break that Shadow Fiend there.
I have played this Lion plus Dawnbreaker lane before. It's really, really good at killing heroes early on. You've got 2 disables with Dawn's ability to...
It really is exactly that, right? Those are the 2 highest volatility heroes when you're just trying to push the limits as top.
So that's set up for the kill here. Fly with the chase down. Fairy Fire's there from Matthew, but a few more hits of the Battery Assault will get the job done for EG. First top lane, set up onto Fly with the stun and the Hex.
He got the battery salt off though.
So able to put a stop there for the Starbreaker of Sacred. Fly up to the high ground in time. Last hit, not enough to take him out. And now RTZ, he might be able to line up some kills himself. Looks towards the Dawn. Sacred might look for a neutral deny, and he's not going to get it. RTZ able to get the last hit there themselves, though. Both supports flying crit, ready to start setting up the play. Sacred will get the hammer out. Able to pull himself away, but RTZ closing in upon him. TP's coming in, and now Dark Margo with the 2-man avalanche. He's going to look for the toss back, finds it onto crit. Stun now from Matthew onto RTZ. They're able to lock down the SF, take out 2. Maybe even more here. Panda still has the slow here, applied to Fly, but backups in terms of Arbed. Arbed, see if we can get some kills in return off the back of this Rolling Thunder. Good angle onto Panda, but there's 4 heroes here, and Arbed cannot try and pressure for more. Pin aggressively around the power in spawn bottom, DD. See if they can burst through crit for this. They certainly can. Toss back into the stun. Thunder gonna take another kill around the river.
Panda.
He's gonna go for the TP out, but the damage from Nightfall underneath his ult. He's gonna step up.
Got the solar.
Got the Hex into the stun. He's dead. A quick catch there from Thunder as Arbed not prepared for that move at all, or maybe feeling that Crit would somehow be able to bail him out, but of course no options were there for Crit to be able to save Arbed. Thunder, they'll now step up for more. Fly stepped into the river. They'll pick up both kills. And at the same time, bottom lane, it's actually Picard that's threatening Nightfall. As with the static link and the adaptive strike, Nightfall is so close to dying here. Not quite. He's going to have Plasma Field in a second. The mana's building up Picard.
Oh my god!
And it's not enough to kill him yet. He's still trying to push up, but the TPs are coming in. Picard, he gave it his best shot. He nearly gets it there, but he won't. EG able to punish him. I mean, they've got all the ults. I mean, top lane, EG, smart move from them to get aggressive onto Sacred. He's the one that provides the global backup. If they take him out, there's nobody that's able to bail him out.
Nightfall knows. He's like, wait a minute. Nobody reacted top. Oh, God. And he knows he's going down here.
Yeah, they'll throw out the ults. I see Matthew holding back towards the door. That's the cleanest thing they can do.
Reveal.
Mid lane, Dark Margot will indeed find the jump onto the Marcy. And again, at the same time, the move's made onto Sacred. TPs will come in this time round, and Sacred able to pull himself back to the safety. Once again, this time Sacred a little further up than before.
Got the
Managed
hammer.
to get the hammer out, but the cogs are down. Has the backup of Matthew and Panda. Chain Frost is there. Fly, hook shots out. They're taking out Sacred. This time Matthew ready to burst through. Fly with that finger, finish him off. Arbed will turn up from the side to make sure they get a second, but Dark is in with a blink, and here's the buyback. Dawnbreaker, Sacred ready to fly over towards the fight and turn this around as it's a double kill for Matthew. Crit tries to run, the tree will chase him. The Sacred ready to dive in underneath this tier 1 tower. Crit trying his best with the Jukes.
Oh,
Not doing a bad job about it at all.
They see him now.
They do indeed. He can only hide there for so long as Thunder.
For it. And Nightfall does show.
Yep, they know he's in it. Dark Margot.
Yeah, they're gonna use it.
Able to get him with a jump. And of course, once they get that opening stun, so much follow-up to make sure there's more than enough time to keep. Know that there's no Dawnbreaker able to head over and help out Picard.
But Panda, he walks in. He did see that ward, it looked like for a quick second. They're gonna go for him.
See if Thunder want to do anything about this. It will take a bit of time to take Panda down.
He's still
In fact, if they can take him down at all, they can't. Panda able to walk away. Thunder, they'll happily take the fight that EG try and poke. Will they look to try and force a fight? So top lane Matthew, it's getting gone on, but Picard's thinking about maybe trying to find something themselves out of this. Dark Margot's in with a jump. He's able to close the gap on Artini. He just burst straight through him. Able to jump straight over towards Artur at the back of the fight, throwing out the tips as well.
That is massive cost. So only a 1k gold lead for Thunder. It feels like it's starting to get quite a lot higher than that.
See here, again, Dark Margot. Able to come in from the river, get the catch onto Arbed, toss back into the Hex, the fingers at the ready, Arbed gets burst.
They are just, the synergy on this team is insane right now. The toss.
Able to walk the river, and we'll get the pushback onto Sacred. Separated from the rest of us seen by the cogs, but Chain Frost is out.
They're on
Dark Margot goes in with a jump, finds Arteezy in the river. Arteezy not able to get off a single spell as the Shadow Fiend falls. See Nightfall have to just opt for a BKB TP out of it.
Oh, and there's
no fight to be had. This is around the Roshan. Thunder, they can look for this.
I'm still just astonished that he showed up there. As Nightfall,
Bottom.
They're going for him.
They made the jump. They know that the BKB here for Nightfall on cooldown. Finger at the ready. Nightfall, he's got the stick charges, the static links, but there's nowhere to run. Picard finishes him off with the adaptive strike.
8 Thunder making every single move successfully.
Dire's bottom tower.
EG, that BKB still not finished up.
And look at Thunder, they're ready to go for more. Into the triangle here, Crip. Tries to turn us down his ground with the ultimate. Won't be able to get him with the stun for the rebound. Matthew able to line up the two-man stun here. Return, catches both supports out. 2 more dead on EG.
There's Sacred just runs in. Frost Shield drops right.
If that's even possible.
He's just in.
He is. So with the jump, Nightfall immediately pots the BKB. They're just terrified of EG. There's the jump, Matthew. He's able to find the Hex onto Arteezy. The stun follow-up. A perfect jump there from Thunder. Causes the death of Artur behind the tier 2s. Once again, Thunder's favorite place to fight. As Crip falls, 3 dead on EG. They're ready to go past the tier 4. Dark Margot in with the avalanche. 4 dead on Evil Geniuses. As it's just too much for them, Fog.
At this point, with this, when they're this far behind, there's a Solar Guardian that's gonna come in.
Get the opening roll in Thunder. See the ult coming in from Sacred. They didn't have enough damage. Dark Margot only gets burst down to half HP. He's ready to put the BKB turn. Take down Crip. Hookshot there from Fly, but the heavy hits here from Thunder. Take him down as well. Stun, Hex, lockdown onto Arbed. 3 dead on EG.
They want more.
And Nightfall is up on the cliff. He'll opt for a TP out. Same to be said for Artesians. The two cores will manage to escape here with a BKB TP. But again, they're just having to run. They're just having to...
They've been like looking for, I think. I know in this game, I don't remember in the last one.
Bottom Matthew. He's going to get the two-man setup here. Hex is going to follow up on Nightfall. Sacred. It's pretty beefy, and with the finger burst onto Fly. He's going to get taken out. Arbet dies off to the side. Again, Nightfall and Artesi, all they can do with their BKBs is BKB and TP out. They catch you. He's going to go for the blind stun.
They're still
quite
just trying to
find
chase him.
Dukes are there from Artesi, but Matthew, he'll still be able to chase him out. Hex is there. They're on top of him with the combo. Tips once again being thrown the way of Artesi. Godlike. But Pakaz.
Die immediately. Look at Matthew. Immediately whips himself. He's like, let's go.
Are scanning.
With the scan EG, so they know that Thunder Awaken's there, but not really too much they can do with that info apart from continue to stay hidden in the tree line.
Matthew knows. He's in.
Oh, he's in with the jump. Straight away they're in with the Hex. They burst through Fly. Nightfall pops the BKB in time. Tries to come in with a static link, but Pakaz is there. Heads in with a waveform. Takes out Nightfall immediately. Sacred committing in deep. Starbreakers to land onto Artesi. Artesi will pop the BKB. Arbet's in with the stun. On top of the Dawnbreaker, but the finger burst. The Hex is there. They lock down Artesi. The SF will fall. Arbet, the only one to get out.
GG.
As there it is. GG is called. Thunder Awaken. Turn up here in the third series of the playoffs here at the International.
Thank you for watching our video. If you have any thoughts and ideas, please leave comments below. We are grateful for your support. Thank you.